Andy Ruiz. See, when you're in the heavyweight division, it's much different. You're talking about heavyweights want to come through adversity. They want to get knocked down. They want to get hurt. They want to be able to know what, when they go to the gym, they know what they need to work on, keeping their hands up. But when you lose, how Usyk would beat Anthony Joshua, it's going to be like losing and not really feeling like he lost. You know, he's not gonna know how to come back from that. You know what I'm saying? There's not gonna be too much he could do.
Respectfully, I'm gonna disagree with you. I think that Usyk is listen, and this is just my opinion. I watched the fight with Derek Chisora and Usyk, right? I think Derek Chisora, if he didn't run out of gas, he was going to give Usyk the business.
That's not Anthony Joshua though.
No, hold on for a second, and I agree. Styles make fights, but I think Anthony Joshua is a cerebral fighter, and that means he's a thinking fighter. And they prepare for their opponent. And I don't honestly think that Usyk has the punching power to hurt Anthony Joshua. Even though Anthony Joshua, that's historically, they say he's chinny. But I would say Usyk is proficient and he can fight. But I think Anthony Joshua is a bigger power puncher, and he would do extensive damage. And if you look at the history of his fights, every person he fought has been hurt. And he's been hurt in every one of his fights. But rounds of their fight. And I think if he can get Usyk down, he's going to finish him.
Defense, he's a defensive first fighter. You know, he's a pure boxer. There's a rule or law in boxing where you fight the boxers and box the fighters.
Right.
And I just don't think that they're going to – I just see him outpointing him on maybe some soft – I don't see Anthony Joshua hurting Usyk either. I maybe see him hitting him with some decent shots, but I really don't see him catching him flush enough to hurt Usyk. I think Usyk wins by decision, and I mean I'm actually gonna bet that the fight won't happen.
Now I disagree with you. I think wholeheartedly that fight happens because Anthony Joshua has one goal: is to be undisputed, and but for him to vacate a title for Usyk. It doesn't make sense. Usyk is not that tough, in my estimation.
AJ super chinny. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, I get you, but
no,
I see you responding to somebody. But I honestly, my honest opinion is that AJ is probably being underestimated, and I think that he's going to clean Usyk out. Really, I think he's cleaning Usyk out. He's going to stop Usyk, sure.
I don't see it happening.
No, I do. Usyk
I don't see it happening.
But I think he's too small for that.
I think he would have. I think Usyk has more trouble with Joe Joyce than Anthony Joshua.
But he beat Joe Joyce already.
Even from the last fight that Anthony Joshua fought,
right?
From the last performance, he did much better than he's normally done. But people
so what does that tell you?
But that tells me that. That's better for people like Tyson Fury. That's better for people like Usyk. That's better for people like me, because he's not that good. He got just enough. It made for the boxers, the real boxers that watched that fight. It made us more comfortable to see Anthony Joshua in that form than to see him in his beginning form. If that makes sense.
So now, and I agree with you 100%. I get that.